Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Just the Tip. My name is Corey with Meat and Potatoes Organizing, and today's topic, or this week's topic, is label it or lose it. Oftentimes we put in all of this work to organize a house and categorize things, and then if we don't add a label or some way to categorize it, it gets lost in the abyss again, and all that hard work is for naught. So today we're going to talk about adding labels, and I don't necessarily mean that it has to be a fancy label. There are certainly options, which I'll get to in a little bit, but labeling can be as easy as creating a small placeholder. You could use post-it notes, you could use painter's tape with marker, pieces of paper taped on. It can be really easy. I don't want you to overthink it, but it is critical that after you do your organizing, you do label it, because otherwise you will certainly lose it. And we've seen that time and time again with clients who try to organize on their own and then they forgot the labeling part and kind of all of their hard work is gone. So if you want a more fancy label, there are two kind of big options out there that people go to, and one is called a Cricut labeler, and that's more custom and it takes a lot of time and supplies. So if you're really into crafting and you like stuff like that, I would recommend something like that. If you more so just want the label done and it's easy, what we use every day, we bring to our projects, is called a Brother P Cube Touch. And it's just like a simple square labeler that connects to your phone via Bluetooth, and you can write on your phone custom labels, anything you want. Sometimes we can even put little pictures and graphics on there for children. And it prints out whatever you want, and it's very cost effective. I think it's somewhere around $100 to $120 on Amazon or the Container Store. And then we just buy replacement tape for it, which is your label tape on Amazon. It's fairly inexpensive. So we find that's like probably the most economical way to make custom labels. So if you feel like you need to invest in that, can be a great option. Or like I said, if you're really crafty and you want to go more high-end labels, look up the Cricut and see, how people are doing that. And then third, just remember that it doesn't have to be super fancy, and a simple post-it note or some painter's tape and Sharpie will do. So just make sure that you get your labels on. Doesn't really matter how it happens, but it needs to happen. So get your labels on this week, and we'll see you next week for another Just the Tip.